Today we have Andy. Andy is playing Lacy. We have a girl. And Andy is playing as Legion. Legion against the awesome Circle Army, painted by Aaron.
You sound a little biased there.
No way! Aaron only painted this one.
Oh, Aaron only painted that one. And they've got some trenches here on the table, forest, some linear obstacles, looks like a weapon bunker, and the infamous well.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens at the end of whoever's playing first. Who's going first?
Let's see. I set it first, so I'm going to go first.
Okay, so Andy is going first. So we'll see what happens at the beginning of the end of Andy's first turn. So we have Andy here at the end of his first turn. He's going to explain what he did.
Okay, let's see. Veil activated first, cast Chiller on the Scythian, Leash on the Carnivian, and then she advanced, which pulled up the Carnivian a little bit. Over here, the Seraph cast Slipstream and ended up pulling the Ravagore forward a little forward 2 inches, who then fired off a Scather template, which landed here, and on lucky deviation and distance was enough to catch the first 2 Tharn blood trackers under the blast. So killed those 2, and that leaves a little 3-inch Scather template here. So if they pass through that or in their activation, they take a point of damage. Let's see. Then everybody else pretty much just moved up, and that was the end of my turn.
Okay, so we'll see what happens at the end of Lacy's first turn. Here with Lacy at the end of her first turn, and she's going to explain what her circle did.
Okay, I moved up the blood trackers just their normal 7 inches of movement, and then they took their extra 3 inches because of Nuala. These just moved up, normal movement. He moved up, normal movement, tried to spray, but he was too far, which we knew already. These guys ran up, and then Mosar activated and cast Sunhammer and put up 2 pillars of salt in front of everybody.
Okay, so we'll see what happened at the end of Andy's second turn. Here we are at Andy's second turn.
Okay, so those 2 pillars of salt really kind of threw a monkey wrench in what I was going to do. So I pretty much just did some advancing, and over here the main thing that happened was the Seraph, who's the prey for the blood trackers, backed up, slipstreamed the Ravagore forward 2 inches, who dropped a Scather template, or tried to hit here, deviated over here, and left it right over those 2, but since we're calling this an entire trench network, since they're completely within the trench, they suffer no blast damage. But if they stay put, though, they will corrode to death because it is the Scather template. Other than that, just kind of moved things up, and that was the end of my turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we'll see at the end of Lacy's second turn. Here we are at the end of Lacy's second turn, and here she is.
Alright, so the blood trackers took some shots at him, did a little bit of damage on him, and then took their 3 inches of movement back. These guys just moved up, didn't really do much. He did a spray attack that hit him, did some damage. They walked around and put a cloud right here, signified by this 5-inch cloud. Then Mosar activated, upkept Sunhammer, and
1.15 points.
Okay, so we'll see what happens at Andy's third turn.